coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 16.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, he came at him with the same pitch. Now he finds himself down 0-2. You just got to anticipate he's going to try to triple it up. Not just double, but triple. I'm looking for that pitch right now again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Here's Howie Kendrick, head-to-head against Chris Archer. Just a 1 for 9. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
1 and 2.
And he missed with it. It's 1 and 2. Here's Archer on 1 and 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside and a full count, 3 and 2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Coming to the plate now, Odubel Herrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
1 strike now from Archer. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's just 1 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Ready with the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Phillies leave a couple, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jeremy Hellickson, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game. And that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kiermaier.
Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Now batting, Brad Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Saunders is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Saunders going back. Gone! A solo shot for Evan Longoria as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. As he grounds one briskly to short. Galvis is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Tommy Joseph. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Tommy Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
In now, Cameron Rupp. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Daniel Nava will come on now and run at first base following the injury. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0, and there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So striding in, Andres Blanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
None out, runners at first and second. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting ninth.
And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, 0-1.
Now that was a good pitch to hit in a good location, but most of the time you're not looking to hit a slider. Maybe that's why he couldn't pull the trigger right there.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
He'll try again, 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 down, runners at first and second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Daniel Nava will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 25, Daniel Nava.
In now, Colby Rasmus. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Colby Rasmus.
And that's in there for strike 1.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies.
Batting 6.
In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, Steven Souza. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1-1. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One and two. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate, Logan Morrison.
Logan Morrison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here he comes on 2-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 2-2 offering. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Settling in now, Kurt Casale. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hellickson pauses. 0-1 on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Rays strand a pair. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Odubel.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning.
Kiermaier.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, it's a big base hit, 0-2. Now, he started off soft, and then he came back with something hard. I don't know why he threw a hard fastball there, because he really fooled him on the off-speed stuff.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Runner at third here, nobody out. And this is fouled at the plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder
Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We played 3 full, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay.
Right fielder, Michael Saunders.
Into the windup and the pitch. Michael Saunders is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Daniel Nava now, head-to-head against Chris Archer. 7 hits in 15 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cameron Rupp. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. In there, and it's 0-1. One strike now from Archer. 1-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Swing and a liner. Foul. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. Favorable call in there for a strike.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Right fielder number 20, Steven Souza.
Riding in once again, Steven Souza. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. A runner at first with no outs here.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second base was playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Saunders is back and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be two. Franco has it. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to St. Pete after a quick word. Now at the plate, Andres Blanco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at ball one. He popped out in his first trip. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
A little bouncer. One away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 delivery. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. One and one. Here it is. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready once again, Howie Kendrick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. In the air to straightaway right. Souza is under it. And that retires the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Phillies 1. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Standing in, Brad Miller. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here it comes on 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Your third baseman, number 3.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
fifth inning. 2-1 our score. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And the throw in gets away from him. Stepping up now, Matt Duffy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Saunders going back. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And Tampa Bay has taken a 4-1 lead.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Joely Rodriguez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Joely Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, Colby Rasmus, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Outside and a full count. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Ready now, Corey Dickerson. A couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Galvis is there, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 4-1 Tampa. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Outside, 2-1. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 7, Michael Franco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Duffy moving to his right on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Here's Michael Saunders now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it 4-1. Digging in and looking for more,
And
Steven
leading off for
Souza.
the Rays.
He'll lead it off as we start the
Right
home
fielder,
6th.
Steven Souza.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Down 0-2.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Logan Morrison, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 pitch. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Kurt Casale. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. 1 out and a runner on second base. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in to try it again. Daniel Nava, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
25, Daniel Nava.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Grounded back up the middle. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, catcher, Cameron.
Striding in once again, Cameron Rupp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Standing in now, Andres Blanco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great outing.
The 2-0 on the way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Souza is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 13.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier on the run. And that ends the inning. One left for Philadelphia. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Brad Miller. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Evan Longoria will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Into the windup and the pitch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Matt Duffy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Watch me. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, but they lead it 4-1. Danny Farquhar has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
43, Danny Farquhar.
Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Hernandez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch. 2-0.
That's inside.
Here's the 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch popped up. A barehanded pickup. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, they were talking about before the game, we got to get in that bullpen, and sure enough, the double and now a single, and before you know it, the reliever's in trouble.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rasmus has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Stepping into the box, Michael Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. On to Morrison, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rays are in front, 4-2. Ready once again, Colby Rasmus. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Colby Rasmus.
First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Corey.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, you can't fault a fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steven Souza. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman, number 7.
Standing in, Logan Morrison, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Dickerson rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
In now, Kurt Casale, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it comes. Misses. Ball 2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Phillies 2. Nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Michael Saunders now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Michael Saunders.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. And another foul ball. Full count now. 3-2. The pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch on its way. Daniel Nava is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duffy takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Cameron Rupp.
Stepping in, Cameron Rupp. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. A 1-0 delivery. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss, so the Phils are down to what could be their final strike now. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Philadelphia, good night.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final score tonight. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.